This lesson is on the C minor scale. The 1 octave scale, which is what we will be playing, is played on the G, D, and A strings. This scale will use all of the same notes as the C major scale, except for 2 notes, the 3rd and 6th notes of the scale. These will each be lowered and are what makes the scale minor instead of major. Why don't we begin? We'll start with a down bow, and then we'll alternate bows after that. The first note of the scale is the lower C, which is played with 3 fingers down on the G string. Now we cross strings over to D and play an up bow on the open string for D. Now we continue up the D string, so our next note is an E flat, so a low first finger against the nut. This is the first lowered note of the scale, which is why it's an E flat instead of an E natural, like in the major scale. Then we place a low second finger below the second tape line for an F natural. Next, add your 3rd finger onto the 3rd tape line for G. Now add a low 4th finger, so touching the 3rd finger for an A flat. Now is the second lower note of the scale, which makes it the harmonic minor. Next, cross over to the A string with 1 finger down for B. Finally, our last note of the scale is a C, so a low second finger touching that first finger for C. Great! We finished the 1 octave ascending scale. Let's repeat it one more time. So we start with a down bow with 3 fingers down on the G string for C. We then cross strings for an open D. Then a low first finger for E flat. Next, a low second finger below the second tape line for F. Add your 3rd finger under the 3rd tape line for G. Add your low 4th finger touching that 3rd finger for A flat. Cross to the A string with 1 finger down for B. Add a low second finger for C. Excellent! Now let's work on the descending scale. So we're going to start down bow where we left off. So with the low second finger C on the A string. Lift the second finger so you're playing the first finger B. Cross over the D string with 4 fingers down in the ready positions for a low 4th finger A flat below that 4th tape line. Lift the 4th finger for a 3rd finger G. Lift the 3rd finger for a low 2nd finger F natural, which is below the 2nd tape line. Lift the 2nd finger for a low 1st finger E flat, which is against the nut. Now our next note is D. In the ascending scale, we played an open D string for this note. In the descending scale, we'll play the D instead with all 4 fingers down on the tape lines on the G string like this. After that 4th finger D, lift the pinky so that you're playing the 3rd finger C. Great! We finished the C minor 1 octave descending scale. Let's repeat it one more time. So, start with 2 fingers down on the A string for the down bow low upper C. So your 2nd finger is low. Next, lift your 2nd finger so you're playing the 1st finger B. Move all 4 fingers in their ready positions to the D string for the low A flat. Lift your pinky for the 3rd finger G. Lift your 3rd finger for the low 2nd finger F. Lift your 2nd finger for the low 1st finger E flat. Cross the G string with 4 fingers down for D. And last, lift your 4th finger for the 3rd finger C. We're done. Now let's put the ascending and descending scales together. So we're going to start down bow with 3 fingers down on the G string for C. Cross over to the open D string. Add your low 1st finger for E flat. Add your low 2nd finger for F. Add your 3rd finger for G. Add your low 4th finger for A flat. Cross to the A string with 1 finger down for B. And add your low 2nd finger for C. Repeat the C. Remove your 2nd finger for B. Move all 4 fingers to the D string for the low A flat. Lift your 4th finger for G. Lift your 3rd finger for a low F. Lift your 2nd finger for the low E flat. Cross the G string with 4 fingers down for D. And last, lift the 4th finger for the 3rd finger C. We're all done. You now know the full 1 octave C minor scale. Let's play it together now without me talking you through it. job. Keep practicing and you'll have it down in no time. I'll see you in the next lesson.